Hello and welcome to this episode of Hearing Review TV, your all-access pass to all things hearing. I'm John Doherty. We begin this episode with research news. Question: can people with partial hearing loss benefit from hybrid cochlear implants? Well, the people at Northwestern Memorial Hospital think the answer might be yes. Northwestern is one of 9 centers in the United States that is participating in a study investigating the effectiveness of a new cochlear implant device that aims to restore hearing loss for individuals with high-frequency hearing loss and functional low-frequency hearing. It should be noted that while the patient groups doesn't meet the criteria for conventional cochlear implants, their hearing in high pitches is also so poor that a hearing aid is not helpful, making them ideally suited for the hybrid implant that addresses these issues. The hybrid works in the same way traditional cochlear implants work, stimulating nerve endings in the cochlea so that high-pitched sounds can be heard. In addition, it also involves amplification for low-pitched sounds, similar to a hearing aid. Like traditional cochlear implants, the hybrid's processor is worn outside the ear. And in more research news, promising results from the most recent clinical study evaluating narimexane as a treatment for tinnitus. The study was a randomized, double-blind, placebo-controlled clinical trial to determine the efficacy and safety of narimexane in patients with moderate to severe tinnitus. Narimexane is a substance that exhibits antagonistic properties at 2 specific neuroreceptors that suggest a potential efficacy in the treatment of tinnitus. The most common adverse effect was dizziness, and the study showed a clear dose dependence. However, the researchers expressed optimism that their work marks a big step forward in the fight against tinnitus. ReSound has announced that it will be the exclusive provider for Help America Hear. ReSound has partnered with the Foundation for Sight and Sound to provide hearing aids to Americans in need through its Help America Hear program. The program was created in 2009 to help hearing impaired individuals with limited financial resources afford the hearing care they need. Since then, 130 patients have reportedly received hearing aids through the program. For more information on how you can support Help America Hear, visit www.gnresound.com/Help America Hear or talk to your ReSound representative. If you know someone looking for a career, why not recommend that they become an audiologist? In its annual Best and Worst Jobs report, CareerCast.com has ranked audiologist number 9 in the best jobs of 2011. Among other jobs listed, the best job is software engineer, while the worst-rated job goes to roustabout positions, a dirty, dangerous, low-paying, and often stressful job in the oil industry. To see a full list of rankings, visit the CareerCast website at www.careercast.com. And in management news, Paul R. Rao has taken office as the newly elected president of the American Speech Language Hearing Association on January 1, 2011. In a press release, Rao stated that his goal is to better position ASHA members to serve their clients and improve reimbursement and access for all. In other industry personnel news, Sonic Innovations has announced a new president and new headquarters as a result of William DeMont Holdings' recent purchase of Otis Global, Sonic Innovations' parent company, earlier this year. Longtime industry veteran Joseph Lugera has been named president and COO of the company, after serving most recently as an executive in the WDH Group. Sonic Innovations will relocate its corporate offices from Salt Lake City to a new world headquarters in New Jersey. In Canadian operations, Sonic's sales team will be led by Marco Di Mono, and Marcel Vernick will manage the continued development of the Sonic brand internationally. And finally, the Starkey Group has recently hosted its Implementation Science Conference. The goal of the conference was to consider solutions to more immediate acceptance and adoption of new hearing-related technologies as required standards of care. While it seems new technology is released constantly, there is often a long delay between the development of a new technology or research and its implementation. The group plans to proceed with deliberations to generate ideas, encouraging widespread adoption of innovative hearing and science technologies. That concludes this episode of Hearing Review TV. We hope you enjoyed this broadcast.